to go.
My word.
What? ये क्या था?
Are you all right, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
Sam, about the
Hi,
next
man.
site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knott. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't
Musician?
wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam.
Okay. I think it's straight enough.
Hey, Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies, and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training programs. This way you can experiment with various methods and find a means of dealing with them that's suited to your personal strengths. That's all the information I have for now. Review your potential routes and finalize your equipment loadout before heading out. We're counting on you, Sam.
Okay.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, ये ठीक है. I think I might take a bike. The road. Should I build a road? I mean DHV के पास भी है मटेरियल्स, पर इतने मटेरियल्स नहीं हैं. इसके पास भी ज़्यादा नहीं है. 500 1000 चल ठीक है. 800 800 yeah, I don't think so I can do that. Maybe later देखेंगे रोड के लिए. फिलहाल के लिए नीचे. देखिए बस सबसे पहले इधर रखो. Let's take this thing. Let's do this. चाहिए बाइंडिंग बैकपैक कार्गो विद अ स्टैंड. Trying your cargo to your makes it less easily to fall the ground. So hold Y to offload backpack. What? तो स्ट्रैंड है. पता नहीं.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Whoa.
Sam, are you planning on entering enemy territory while carrying all that? With that much cargo on your back, they'll spot you in no time. Why not stash your backpack and any excess equipment somewhere safe, and take only what you need for now?
Definitely not alone. I'm right here!
Already पहुंच गया मैं? Oh, okay. Time for doll man.
Ready to launch.
और कोई Yeah, I don't see anyone. वो रहा एक और I think इतना ही है नहीं और एक
All right, I'm coming in. Doll man reporting in.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
साला तीन है इधर.
Sam, you've disabled the target. All right, let's deliver the cargo.
Easy enough. Oh, the car भी change हो गया. Wow. That's my car. और भी है सर. I thought सबको तो मैंने ये कर लिया था. रात की नींद सुला दिया था.
In order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for it.
पहली बार कितनी बार बोलेगा? I heard you the first time.
That's the place, huh?
こぼれ落ちてく命は涙と揮発して空雲の池に
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is...
Yeah, I know. हाँ उसका फेस पूरा रेड है सनबर्न है उसको so how do I hide it?
Hold on. You're with Drawbridge, am I right? Hope the brigands weren't too much trouble. Though you look okay. Glad you can make it. Alright, let's take a look at this cargo of yours.
Nice.
Look at the shine on this. Hot damn. Where the hell did you find this? You are the... I'll definitely have more work for you if you want it. I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your Cupid to hook me up.
Shotgun.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Nickname Mover.
This is really something. I'm part of the chiral network, which means everyone can finally listen to my songs. Then with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood for your adventures. And just like that, the world's gotten so much bigger. Yeah, looks like my weapon data has been shared with everyone too. So about the recording you brought me, it almost sounds like a whale song. But there's something off about it. I'll need more time to figure it out. Anyway, I'll send you updates via the SSS.
Whale song?
The tar man's the one who recorded it. Said he heard it while he was out tar fishing. Have a listen.
So,
Call
maybe.
me crazy, but we might be dealing with something like a whale. Another interesting thing to note, creatures that hear this song make an effort to avoid the source. There's not much else I can say with confidence. However, give me some time to analyze it, and I might get you some answers.
Shared a weapon data.
Yeah, I got it from a friend who knows all about weapons. This is way back in the day, when I was traveling in search of new music. Well, he said I'd need to protect myself, taught me how to use it and everything. But I never did in the end. Just as well, I'm better with instruments, you know? Apparently this shines when you break it out at close range. Incorporates the latest tech as well, so it ought to pack one hell of a punch. In an ideal world, we wouldn't ever need stuff like this. But I bet it's a necessary evil for you. Do what you gotta. Yep, I can really immerse myself in my work here. Sadly, all the music I've made never gets heard by anyone else. Still, that's about to change. Because of that update I pushed you earlier, the new music player function, remember? In it, you'll find a sample of my work. When you've got the time, be it on the job or relaxing somewhere, why don't you take a listen? Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on that disruptor thing. I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how to build one. It's kind of worrying. Oh yeah, I had another favor I wanted to ask, if that's cool. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart, even though I tried my best to keep it safe. I've tracked it to this dangerous place. Too dangerous for someone like me. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but something tells me you'll deliver. Get it? Anyway, if this kind of works up your alley, then take a look at my suborder.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work, but I suppose we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. As for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the tar currents blocked all chiral communications. So I think it's only fair that we call it a chiral jammer. Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down somewhat, we've received a number of troubling new reports. For one, a tar eruption was recorded in the direct vicinity of West Fort Knot. A group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption as well. Needless to say, the anomalous tar current activity near West Fort Knot may be related to these events, so we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with network expansion. We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to this delivery terminal. I've got a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly advise you to prepare accordingly.
Sam, take a good look at the tracks you've made. They're proof that you were here in this time and place. They have the power to give courage to others who see them. And in time, they'll become roads, allowing you to connect with your fellow man. You have a flair for this kind of thing, huh?
Order क्या है? Elimination. अच्छा, what's this? Recovery and मैं not तीनों करता हूँ. मैं पहले ये कर लेता हूँ. Let's do this thing.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
इसको और इसको नहीं. Oh shit, सारे. Oh my god. Fuck, सबको मैंने. ठीक ही है, कोई बात नहीं. Let's fabricate some, like 2 ladders. हाँ, ये ठीक है. I mean I can go back, but I think ये मैं अपने फ्री टाइम पे करूँगा. हाँ, बाकी भी जो है वो सब मेरे फ्री टाइम पे ही करूँगा, I guess. For now, it's been destroyed. However, the tar is erupting from the ground along with giant black shadow and illuminate the cause of tar explosion and connect the city to the. क्या ये करूँ मैं? Nah, let's do that.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
A lightweight comes fitted with a light and supports a 3 model: fire, semi-auto, full auto and burst. एक शॉटगन है ना ये, हाँ एक ये ले लेते हैं। एक और गन ले लेते हैं। हाँ बस इतना ही ठीक है। Looking into the sun. Okay.
Feel free to stop by anytime you like.
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay, peace.
शिट, फक मैं ये लेना भूल गया, लैडर। शिट मैं भूल ही गया लैडर लेना यार। Let's build this thing.
Done and done. Time to motor.
Thank God, मुझे लगा ब्रिज broken है।
Now leaving neural network coverage.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Are you serious? Fuck. Bro, अरे यार इतना अच्छा बाइक है ये। वाह वाह वाह।
Now entering neural network coverage.
Let's maybe jump, okay?
Nearly at our destination. You see anything suspicious?
Nah,
Bridge credentials verified.
don't see anything.
Security measures
करते हैं. I don't want to lose this. Let's park it here. And go
Sam,
on
that
for-
vehicle appears to be locked up tight. You won't be able to take it for a drive.
I know, bro. What the hell? These guys again. Higgs?
Well, now.
This
Aren't you a
son of
son
a...
of sore eyes? Been a long time, Sam.
What the fuck you are like?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. Then what, you just
How's it changing his masks?
pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this continent. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me? With my more rough and tumble methods? I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
What the fuck is this? What? It's like a America box.
Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
What a hit! Cliche, but that one's gotta hurt. Nice one! That one seems to have done some damage.
Yo! Teeny Maka. सर पे गिरा shit.
Are you okay, Sam?
No time for you. वो अरे रुक जा भाई रुक जा What?
Sam. That last attack of yours seems to have left a mark.
Oh, what the hell? अरे shit यार अरे कैसे डॉज करो यार बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग है बॉस शिट यार व्हाट द I hate this son of a bitch.
Nice one! That one seems to have done some damage.
A new feature has been made available.
हाँ I know
That was amazing, Sam. Great work. Now let's get this place on the chiral network.
हाँ रुक जा.
That's it. Everything's okay.
Soothe the ghost, baby. अब ठीक है थोड़ा क्या बॉस फाइट था रे हाउ द हेक इज ही स्टिल अलाइव मेरे को ये नहीं समझा वो जिंदा कैसे है he was supposed to be dead और उसका पावर्स लिंक था अमिली से how the heck did he get his powers back
Decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Your name is Sam, isn't it? Oh, we owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looked like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Oh, right. We need to assess the situation. I can tell you gave it your all. We appreciate the help. I hope we can continue to rely on you in the future. This moment's been a long time coming. Please use your Cupid to connect us.
अच्छा ये है वेस्ट फोर्ट नॉट ओके मोस्ट ऑफ द सिटीज आर इन आधा सिटी तो पूरा पानी में है फ्लोटिंग कैरियर ओके
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Great! No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Only prudent we study it, you know? If we learn anything of value, we'll be sure to relay it to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knot is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia can we hope to resolve this situation. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new plate gate to manifest as well. We are one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take a well-deserved break aboard the DHV Magellan.
Order completed. Well done.
इधर भी तो एक प्राइवेट रूम था Fragile.
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it was definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on the Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the chiral network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Really, Sam, there's such a thing as too tight.
Oh. It took him.
Must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
He was sleeping with him. God. Sam.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
Okay. What? अच्छा ये लोग थे जो who stole his cargo. Ominous. कुछ सॉन्ग के बारे में बोल रहा था एक मिनट पहले. डेली नेसेसिटीज पहले वो कर लेते, लाइक ड्रिंकिंग एंड ईटिंग, showering. What? So many. What the fuck? The fuck was that? भाई तू जा नहाने जा. अच्छा, giving orders to the deer. Hold A while viewing the map. Hold A पता नहीं. अच्छा song.
Do you have a moment, Sam?
Okay. क्या? Oh my God. मस्त है ये. What?
元に散らばる言葉拾い集めて今日も日が暮れる
क्या सॉन्ग था क्या गाना गाया ब्रो
Do you have a moment, Sam? Really, Sam? Wow.
You already danced. चलो. Who are these people, yeah?
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
The hell are these people?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies. Okay. To the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. Oh. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
सबसे पहले नहीं इनको रिसाइकल में रखूं take this. हाँ अभी 3 गन्स है ना मेरे पास. हाँ yeah, 3 guns. I don't need anything else. What's the order? Okay.
All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHP Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knot. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier.
Okay.
Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
सबसे पहले देखना है what is this? Causeway, I don't know. A shadow beach where scattered sandbars from a porters have reported being attacked by a group of coral creatures at this location. Okay, so अगर ऐसा है, so where am I? I'm here. Okay, so let's. यहाँ से let's go here, then here, and here.
Delivery route finalized.
And let's go by car. I think car से जाऊँ. हाँ चलेगा अगर मेरे को ditch करना पड़ा तो I don't mind.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
I think I might do that. I can take a car, but car को फिर उधर पानी में ditch करना पड़ेगा क्यों? I can't take the damn this thing. तो एक काम करते एक केवी ले लेता हूँ और प्लस आई विल टेक द कार. क्या नहीं नो Let's walk a little.
We'll take good care of the THP Magellan.
Thank you! Kindly!
Come back safe.
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Hey,
Thanks for the help.
keep on keeping on.
We'll take good care of engaging the jump.
No, I don't need it. Oh yes, I forgot. I have to take ladders. My ladders are in a bullet. मैं सोच ही रहा था कि I was missing something. Yeah, let's go. अच्छा ये एक क्या बोलते हैं उसको कार्ट है आई मीन लाइक अ ट्रेन अपसाइड डाउन ट्रेन आई थिंक
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Am I going to the right way? Yeah, I am. Oh, this is nice. मेरे सामने आ गया वो. ये ठीक है. बापरे कायरो क्रिस्टल्स देखो कितने हैं. Awesome. There's something here but Sunday.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
That's a real tongue stinger.
Oh shit.
I got pins and needles.
Okay, we have arrived. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Strange looking mine.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Once the necessary materials have been constructed, mining will begin and more materials will be produced. What is this? Transport cargo and vehicle via rail or hop aboard yourself. Nice.
Please submit materials.
Mine. इतना चाहिए ले लो.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
Okay. अवश्य आ जाता है. इतना सब लेके कैसे हम? Load.
What?
Yeah, load cargo. Let's get on. Anything floating carriers in use will be detached if you board the monorail. If you like to bring a floating carrier and its cargo with you on the monorail, either carry it on your hands or place it in the container. Let's go. Wow! Oh, this is awesome.
You'd better hold on tight if you want to stay safe.
I can jump down. Wow. Like literally a train upside down. This is awesome. वहाँ से तो मटेरियल्स आ रहे हैं.
Managed to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while. We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have this. Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear. We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's gonna go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
Are there more orders? Yeah, they are. Oh my god. Recover the mystery cargo from the near the plate gate. मतलब वहाँ से दूर से and to the magician. ये सब अपने फ्री टाइम पे मत ना. देखते हैं क्या ढूंढा है फ्रैजाइल ने.
Gotcha! You're always such a big help.
Back in business.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right, because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility.
Storage facility?
By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
What? what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Bridget, maybe?
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
डॉलमैन सोता भी है क्या? Let's get up.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
What? But the person was alive. चिकन एक काम करता 2 गन्स रख देता हूँ
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Let's go walking ही जाते हैं ET area में I can't take a bike बहुत hard रहेगा
Stay safe out there.
gonna be a long day.
Very close now.
I know. अच्छा ये वो है गेजर नहीं क्या बोलते उसको वॉचर्स oh my god how the hell shit मैं जाऊँ कैसे अभी too dangerous too dangerous shit it's too dangerous fuck guns भी नहीं है मेरे पास तो वो इधर दिखेगा नहीं मैम नहीं ना हाँ एक तो इनको डिफीट करना भी थोड़ा हार्ड रहेगा क्योंकि एक तो इतने साइज में बहुत बड़े हैं एक को मारोगे तो दूसरा आता है देखने को कि क्या हुआ so it's a little hard only I had my guns here shit Run. Okay. Durability. My boots. कहाँ से रेनबो वाली है रे ये?
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Nice.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? Then does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. Wow, just... Wow, it doesn't get any better. Of all the things you could have brought us, where did you even find this? We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future. The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
A tar cannon, a device primarily used to extinguish fires by dousing them. What? With a jet, but which can also knock humans unconscious and suppresses smaller enemies. Display. But we want that the tar it expels has a restorable effect on catchers. What do you mean by that?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
The town below.
You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Hey there!
I'm grateful for everything.
A comrade, huh? I think I'll meet this comrade काम करते अभी उसको मिल लेते हैं
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
detach and yeah, so that's it. What's this? What comrade? There's no one here.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy who speaks
feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness does up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing worrying me.
You think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Nice. इसका डांस अच्छा था. Never seen her before. Wow. So it isn't time for her.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
I think I know her. She's an actor from Raindrops. Okay, chapter 4. From Deadpool.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug.
Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
तो आई थिंक मैं इधर ही ख़त्म करता हूँ। नेक्स्ट में जो भी है वही टर्मिनल को एक्सेस करेंगे फ्रॉम रेनबो वैली एंड आई विल सी यू नेक्स्ट टाइम। बाय।